Live from PNN Studios, here's Michaela Bostic and Dalton Pippins with your PNN.
Hello, Smith Station. I'm Dalton Pippins here with
Michaela Bostic.
And today's show is going to go out to the janitors for cleaning up our daily messes.
Here's your announcements.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. Ms. Mullinax will be selling knitwear in the East Commons during the morning, so make sure you go pick up your knitwear.
Today is the last day for the matchmaking survey, so make sure you can pick one up during lunch.
NHS students that have signed up to volunteer at the Smith Station MLK Cleanup Day should report to the Smith Station Government Center at 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, February 18th. Wear comfortable shoes, tennis shoes, and rain gear.
Water bags and gloves will be provided. Please make sure you pick up your NHS hour sheets and get it signed. You can pick up the sheets from Ms. Stewart or Ms. Woodlock.
For all other information and news, visit panthernews.com. Sharice,
Destiny,
PNN.
Here's your weather.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. I'm Amy Henderson, and we're here with your weather. Today, it's partly cloudy with a low of 49 and a high of 70, so it's looking a lot warmer than it has been. And over the weekend, it's going to be rainy. Saturday, we're looking at a low of 54 and a high of 60, and Sunday, a low of 31 and a high of 55. Have a fantastic Friday, guys. Amy Henderson, PNN.
Here's Dee's Black History Month quote of the day.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. I'm Deanna Selden here with another Black History quote of the day. Sometimes you got to let everything go. Purge yourself. If you are unhappy with anything, whatever it is bringing you down, get rid of it, because you'll find that when you're free, your true creativity, your true self comes out. By Tina Turner.
Sports.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. Today we're going to talk about college basketball and the NBA. But first, let's talk about Georgia's big surge over the past week.
The Georgia Bulldogs have been playing extremely well last week. In the span of the week, the Georgia Bulldogs defeated two talented teams in Arkansas and Mississippi State. With those two wins, they have moved to a record of 12-12. This team isn't the most talented of teams, but they have proven that with hard work and great determination, anybody can beat anybody. Last week was a prime example. And this weekend, the Georgia Bulldogs will have another tough test in the Vanderbilt Commodores. Tip-off is slated for 1 p.m. Check your local listings for the game.
The Alabama Crimson Tide is in the midst of a horrible skid. They're on a 2-game losing streak, losing the hands of the slowly LSU Tigers and the Florida Gators. The main reason this skid has suspension for the Crimson Tide. Head coach Anthony Grant suspended immediately his entire starting lineup. As of today, point guard Trevor Relaford and shooting guard Andrew Steele have been reinstated, but Jermichael Green and Tony Mitchell are suspended. The Alabama Crimson Tide faces Tennessee Volunteers this Saturday at 1:30. Check your local listings for the game.
The Auburn Tigers are coming off a loss to the Ole Miss Rebels, a game where they lost 61-54. With the loss, the Auburn Tigers dropped to a record of 13-12, borderline mediocre. The Auburn Tigers are riding a 3-game losing streak and are looking to get back to their winning ways. And they have a chance to get back into the winning column this Saturday against the Mississippi State Bulldogs at 8 p.m. Check your local listings for the game.
Moving on to the NBA. The Atlanta Hawks continue their skid, losing to the Los Angeles Lakers. They lost by a score of 86-78. With this loss, the Hawks have lost their last 5 of 7 games, including the blowout loss to the Miami Heat. The Hawks are well known for performing well against bad teams and performing badly against good teams. If they can't fix their act, they're going to be first-round exit like always.
Here's your sports. Lemansky Flakes.
Mason Donaldson.
PNN.
And this is Dear Natalie. Let's start off with our southern word, fit as a fiddle, which is like when you're really healthy. Like I have a donkey and he's real old, but he's as fit as a fiddle. Now let's see if we got any new letters. Here's 2. Here's one from Mary. Dear Natalie, my cow Daisy is so enough lazy. All she want to do is lay down under a shade tree. I sure need your advice on how to get her up and going. Sincerely, Mary. Well, Mary, you know what they say. When your cows are laying down, that means the fish ain't biting. So maybe if you add some more fish in your pond, those cows will be up and going in no time. Now I hope that helps, but let's see what we got next. Here's one from Carissa Merritt. Dear Natalie, I want to know where you get your country accent from. Carissa. Well, Carissa, I guess it just came natural. You know, I was born and raised in the South, and I guess I just picked it up. Well, that's all the time we got for today. Until next time, I'm Natalie Wade, PNN.
Here's your movies with Nora and Alicia.
Welcome back, Sensation. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. We're here with your movies and DVD releases.
Coming out this Friday is Ghost Riders, starring Nicolas Cage. It's a sequel about his previous movie that came out in 2007. It looks really action. Oh, I just want to see that.
And I was going to be in this one. Ooh. Also coming out this Friday, This Means War, starring Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine, and Tom Hardy. It's about two spies who have their eye on the same girl and they try to battle it out. Here's a clip.
One woman, two spies.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
The funniest comedy of the year.
I'm dating two gorgeous guys. Is there anything bad about them? Okay, flaws. FDR has tiny T-Rex hands. And Tuck is British.
What is that supposed to mean?
This Means War.
You have very gentle hands, don't you? Strong hands. Gentle hands. Strong hands. It's like holding a salmon.
Opens everywhere Friday. Rated PG-13.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Reese Witherspoon is always causing trouble.
Also coming out this Friday is Regenerations. It's about two DJs trying to get 5 traditional musics into something new.
And if you don't want to go to the movies, here's your new DVD releases. All Things Fall Apart, which is a touching story about a football player who gets sick and gets cancer and tries to battle it out and will also try to have a successful career. It stars 50 Cent. He did a really good job. He lost 200 pounds to play the part.
That's a lot.
Lost it in 3 months.
Here's a preview.
I want you to know that every sportscaster in the country is going to be showing highlights of this game. They're going to be showing you.
This kid's nuts.
Yeah, he's the best I've ever seen.
40! Who is that? That's my baby.
That's not bad. You all right?
I was just a little dehydrated.
The MRI results showing some growth of medial spinal tumor in your chest cavity. We got to start chemotherapy
It's just another challenge, and you will be fine. I promise.
It's so touching.
I know, I've never heard of it, but I want to see it now. Also, that came out on DVD is The Rum Diary, starring my favorite, Johnny Depp. It's about him being a corrupt journalist.
That Johnny Depp, he's always the bad boy. Also coming out on DVD is 11-11-11. It's about an American artist after a tragic accident killing his wife and his child, tries to reunite his estranged brother and his sickly father in Barcelona.
Ooh.
Also, on last Sunday, February 12th, the Grammys came out. Adele took home 6 awards. Even after coming back from a vocal surgery, we thank that doctor who fixed her voice. And we also want to thank Jennifer Hudson and Alicia Keys for their outstanding tribute for Whitney Houston and Etta James. Y'all did a wonderful job.
They really did. Also, don't forget the Oscars are coming out really soon, February 26th on ABC Family. Mark your calendars.
Get excited.
And that's it for today's show. Thank you for watching. Nora Samoya.
Alicia Mitchell.
PNN.
We're back here with your outlandish laws.
And your fun facts.
With your laws, in Oklahoma, people who make ugly faces at dogs may be fined or jailed. They're very serious about their dogs up there.
Well, they shouldn't be mean to the dogs.
They shouldn't. Making faces is just mean.
It's mean. Don't do it, y'all.
All right.
In New Jersey, people may not slurp their soup. So when you pick up your spoon and you put it in your soup, do not slurp it. That's nasty and disgusting.
Ew.
In Tennessee, it is a crime to share your Netflix password. I guess they don't want people sharing their movies.
Well, yeah.
That'd be bad. All right, in Colorado, rednecks cannot come here. If you have a couch placed on your front porch, don't do it because they frown upon it.
We would have some problems if that was here.
Oh, yes.
And now with your facts. Did y'all know that 2 in 5 people marry their first love?
That is so sweet.
That is really sweet.
Aww.
And don't try this at home, but it is impossible to kill yourself by holding your breath. Again, do not try this at home.
Yeah, people, don't do that. Don't try to prove us wrong. Don't do it.
No. I don't want to know if it's true or not. Don't do it. And did y'all know that there are more women billionaires than men?
You know women have to have more money than men.
I mean, we're
They know
smarter.
how to save. We might shop, but we know how to save.
We're smarter. That's all I got to say. And there is a city called Rome in every country, y'all.
That is cool.
That is really
but
cool.
You know,
That's
Italy had the
unbelievable.
first.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we have now. I'm Christy.
And I'm Daniela.
PNN.
Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom.
A message of inspiration from your friends at PNN. Have a great day.